Hey guys, it's Shadow Ice 906 here, and I know you guys been wanting me to upload and all. Well, I am not uploading. I just had trouble with the computer and school, so I'm sorry for that. But now I'll be able to upload more since I figured out this computer more. I still haven't gotten my new one yet, so I'll be getting one soon. And yeah. But I know for this video, you don't want to hear me jabbering about what's going on. You want to hear the story, right? Alright. And just giving you guys a little notice, I may be a little bit sick, so I'm sorry if I sound weird. Alright. Alrighty, then let's get to the story. And hope you guys like these next few chapters, because they're getting better. Chapter 16. Since I was angered by him, I didn't notice that I melted Ben's controller. Sometimes when I get mad after a full moon, I start to actually burst out in flames. But first starts out like sun with really high heat, which to when I start to actually kind of glow and steam up. Then I start to burn up and end up turning into an actual ball of fire. But yeah, I looked down and didn't notice that I did that to Ben's controller, and I apologized to him. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Ben. I melted your controller. It's alright. I can always get more. I smile. Also, Shadow, how did you melt my controller? How else can I melt it? I know, but how if you don't have anything to melt it with? Oh, yeah, you know how I electrocuted Jeff? Yeah? Well, it's like that. I have more than one power, so you guys may get some surprises from me now and then. Oh, awesome! I smile. Well, at least these people don't care if I'm different, since everyone in this mansion is really different, like EJ, which I found out that he isn't a cannibal, which eats raw meat, but for him, he eats kidneys most of all. He also has no eyes, which I am really confused of, but I didn't really care, and his skin is like a dark shade of gray, and he has sharp teeth. So yeah, everyone is always the way you think they are, but I'm happy that I'm not really judged, except by Jane. I almost forgot that the clown was here. I decided to leave Ben to play on his games, and I left in the kitchen for something to eat. Once I entered, I saw Jeff making a jam sandwich, but made quite a mess. Hey, Jeff. He turns around and looks at me, then smirks. Hey, Shadow. Kinda rough on the jam there, huh, Jeff? He stares at me, then at his mess, and back at me. So? I rolled my eyes while smiling. Oh, and thanks for bringing me back. I think that surprised him, since he tensed up before he could eat his sandwich. He looks at me. Whatever. I heard everything you said about me last night, so I wanted to thank you for actually caring about me. I don't give a fuck about you. I just needed to go on a killing spree, and Cinder wanted me to make sure that you don't get yourself in trouble. Yeah, right. He had a pissed look, but just continued with his sandwich. I decided to grab some Nutella and bread again. I sat next to Jeff. He stared at me, probably wondering why I decided to sit next to him. What are you doing? He questions me. What else? I'm eating a snack. With chocolate? Yep, I said while popping the pea. You wanna try? What? No! Oh, come on, Jeff, you know what you want some. I said no. You're lost. I ate my bread with Nutella. Jeff was smiling for some reason. What? He just stares. What? I know why you melted Ben's controller. Wait, you saw that? Yup. I thought you were in your room. Well, I could never stay in my room for a long time like you. He smiles. You're weird. Not like you when you turned into a wolf last night. Whatever. Also, I know that you saw LJ last night too, which is why you melted Ben's controller from staring at him. How do you know all this? I can see and hear you know. Well, did you know that I know that you brought me back when I blacked out? His eyes widened and looked like he blushed a little. Well, I had no choice and Slender wanted you back and safe. He growled at me and left after he finished his sandwich. I smiled knowing that I'm getting to know Jeff's feelings about me a lot more than before. I put the Nutella and the bread away and decided to go out for a ride on my bike. I asked Ben where Slender was, and of course he did. He said he was in his office. Thanks, Ben. I went to Slender's office and said to ask him if I can go out for a while. Make sure you're not spotted in that form, alright? Yes, I know. I've been living like this for quite some time. I think I heard him chuckle. Alright, then you may go. Thank you, Slender. I left the office but then stopped once I heard talking. My ears perked where the talking is, and I followed the voice. I reached a door that was fully black and decided to put my head on the door to see who was talking. Well, Metal Man, we have a deal. Well, I know that this is Jane, since the only other girl in this mansion is Sally. She has a little kid's voice that is adorable. And this voice sounded annoying. I tried to see if I could get any other information and heard the one voice I did not want to hear, since the time Optimus ripped his head off the last time I saw him. Jane was talking to Megatron, or now known as Galvatron. I wonder where she met him, since I know Galvatron chooses people who are stupid enough to help him out when he wants to get something done. Has the person tried not to let others know that they are working for the Decepticons? I always knew that Jane was the stupidest person in this mansion, and she thinks that by joining him would make her revenge better against me. Yes, I read her mind. She wants to help Galvatron get rid of me, and to help him get rid of the Autobots for good. Not so good sounding. I won't let them hurt any of my friends. I covered my mouth so I wouldn't make a sound, and I knew that right now my eyes are probably bright-ass red with anger. That I had to leave right away and not listen to any more nonsense from Jane. As I was walking towards the stairs, I heard some footsteps right behind me. It sounded really heavy. I wonder if it's Jeff, since he did go to his room. I just kept walking, thinking that it was him, but I was wrong. This person tried to drug me with a cloth with chloroform and tried to make me pass out, but gladly any kind of chemical or poison. Well, most of them, I am immune to it. The person tried to choke me at the same time, but since I could not be affected by this chemical, I grabbed this person's arm and flipped them over. It was funny, then I got a good look at the person, and to who knew, it was Jane. When I was about to do something horrible, I heard laughing. Then I knew it was the clown. What have we got here? Shut up, LJ. Jane yelled at him, since she knows that the clown has been watching. What? I came to introduce myself to the new girl. Still was really angry, especially at these two witches gonna cause a major crazy outbreak in me. I would be able to control my anger. I needed to get away from them fast. While they were talking, I teleported into the living room where I saw Jeff watching TV. He looked back, and when he saw me, he looked a little shocked. Shadow, what's wrong with you? You're steaming and your eyes are red. Nothing, I said sternly. I just left out the door, but then someone grabbed my arm before I could walk out. Shadow, don't ignore me. I'm not. I just need to go out for a bit. Well, at least tell me who made you mad. Fine. It was Jane. Happy? Yes. He smiles, but still on my arm and just stares at me. I think the others have left, so it was only me and Jeff right now. Okay, now you can let me go. No. Come on, Jeff, before you make me more angry. No. He just kept on staring at me.